Apparently Mabel's being neglected. What? How? How is Mabel being neglected? Please explain. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Dorios, and today we're back with some more of the Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. So the year is 1318, and we are back with the Carey family to get started here. Essentially, This past year was insane. We no longer have Ackerley or Arthur. We're no longer in the famine, so we can now start growing crops and things. I might wait until the end of summer, because summer only lasts for a few more days. I don't really feel like there's a reason right now. Also, I'm sorry about the audio issue in the last episode. I don't know what happened. I guess I just accidentally recorded the audio of the game over my voice, which was very annoying to say the least. Now that the famine's over, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of throw our eggs and our bread out so that way if people are hungry, they can just easily grab it rather than having to wait for us to actually feed them. I know everyone is sad, Tina, but I really just need you to wash the laundry. Our laundry is really piling up again, just like always. Hey, Brinley, go grab a serving really quick. There you go. You don't have to wait for us to make food anymore. You can just grab stuff now. I do think that we're gonna go ahead and get some chickens and maybe one cow for now, just because we're kind of low on money and we have to think about marrying off little Miss Mabel over here, and I'd rather marry her off again into gentry, if not into like some other like higher class family rather than anything else. We're gonna go ahead and purchase a black hen, a brown hen, a white hen, and maybe a brown rooster this time, which is 650 simoleons. That may not sound like a lot of simoleons, but it really is. So one of the names I was recommended for animals was Pickles, and I feel like since the brown hen does have like a green tail, that's kind of, or the brown rooster has a green tail, I think that's kind of like the perfect name. Pickles is a rooster now, you know? We also got Merryweather, but none of them really like scream Merryweather to me. So if you guys have any other like hen, rooster names, let me know. Let's do a hostile chase really quick. Stay away from our chickens, gosh dang it. Thank you, Noodle. Go do your job, Noodle. Charge! Charge! And goodbye, you gosh dang fox. Let's go ahead and actually have Arne come out here and take care of the chickens. Something that we're gonna go ahead and actually do really quickly is we're gonna move in the Chopra residence with the Carey residence, because I feel like she wouldn't really know who else to turn to, and now that Tina's alone taking care of all the kids, perhaps they work something out where they like combine their households. I don't know, but are you sure you want to join the Carey family? Yes. We'll change this funds. We'll change it back down to, I think we had like 14,000 simoleons beforehand. I think I'm gonna give them 15,000 simoleons because Petra does actually have a job right now, but I think this would make the most sense. Like maybe both of them would band together to try to survive the fact that they've lost all the men in their life. Now that Walter has passed away, her residence would have gone to the next eldest son in the Chopra line, if there was one, or she probably would have been kicked out. Right now, the saving grace is the fact that we have Adne and Brinley, who are both young men in like the church's eyes to inherit this property. Otherwise, we would probably be out of luck and would probably have to go and live in a much smaller residence and everything. But now we're here. Do they have like gentry and stuff on them as well? I'd be kind of surprised if they do, but they might, just because of how much simoleons like their house was worth. Yeah, they're gentry class. I don't know what's considered higher income households, but I don't know if we'll be able to keep this for forever, because now with the combined 15,000 simoleons, we need to marry off 2 girls. First off will be Jancis. She'll probably be married off back into like the middle class, not really married up, just kind of married straight off into the gentry class, middle class, rather than like nobility or royalty or anything like that. And same with Mabel as well. So our bills were 1,400 simoleons. Lovely. we're gonna go ahead and use the restroom. It's interesting having Petra back in the household, but it is a welcome change. Now we can start working on her actually being a witch. And someone made a really good point. Whenever one of our Sims inherit the evil trait, maybe turn them into a witch or a warlock. And I think that is an absolute fantastic idea. So what we're gonna be doing too is once they reach adulthood, if they are a witch and they do survive until adulthood, like Petra has, every 10 years we'll go ahead and roll for them to see if they were hunted as a witch. Otherwise, I'm gonna say that they use their magical powers to keep themselves young. After Jancis is aged up and after all the rest of the kids in this household are a little bit older as well, we are probably going to move Petra out into like a little witch's hut type of deal, because I think that'll be kind of fun and interesting for her to have her own like little hut in the woods that she stays in and, you know, does her spell work and stuff like that. So since we do have Petra here, we're going to say that she kind of like sneaks away during the witching hour from time to time, and we're actually going to go ahead and have her travel to Glimmerstone, because I do actually want her to go ahead and buy some stuff from Glimmerstone. So let's go ahead and travel to the Magic Realm. So I am going to go ahead and place a new lot down in the Magic Realm, just to let y'all know. It is the Magic Realm Castle by Kinder411. If you want to go check them out and get the same castle, feel free to. So we're casually going to go ahead and have Petra search for some tomes. I just really wanted to come here so that way she could get a familiar, and so that way she could get a broom, but it looks like those shops are closed right now, so we'll have to do it in the morning. But for now, I'll have her search for tomes, practice magic, do all those things. That way we can build up her skill as well. So for Petra, we're going to go ahead and get her an ancient wood wand and a Sixum owl for her familiar orb for now, because I feel like those just make the most sense for her. So let's go ahead and get both of those. Let's come over here and haggle for brooms and crystals, or just buy brooms and crystals. We're not going to try to haggle, honestly. I don't feel like trying to do that. Okay, it looks like they only have rocket brooms right now, which I do not want to get for Petra. So we're not going to get a rocket broom. We are going to go ahead and bind this familiar. So I assumed that Petra's been practicing magic for a while. So I have gone in and actually made her a master spellcaster. I personally thought it made the most sense. She's like a practical magic and an alchemy student are the main two that we made her. I figured that she would honestly not really care about a lot of these potions, and the big potions that she would want would be the potion of immortality, which is how we're gonna say that they survived, the potion of transcendent charmer, the potion of prompt resurrection, the potion of rejuvenation, and then we gave her quite a few of the just casual practical magic like Floriorial, Herbio, Reparo, Delicioso, Homordio, and Rite of Ascension, which is really specific because I do want for her to give Mabel the Rite of Ascension to make Mabel a spellcaster as well. For now, we're gonna go ahead and send her home. I will probably also get a cauldron and kind of hide it in some bushes or something somewhere, maybe around some mushrooms. I don't know, we'll figure something out at some point. So today is the day that Jancis actually ages up into a teenager. Let's see if she'll survive teenagerhood. She's currently at a 14. She cannot roll a 7. That's the only number. And let's see what she got. She got a 12. She is completely fine. Jancis will age up into a teenager, and I will show you what she looks like and show you her traits in just a second. So her other trait's going to be proper. These Sims tend to disapprove of other Sims and proper behavior such as mean or mischievous socials, but find themselves happier in formal outfits and have much easier time with friendly romantic socials. It's an interesting one for her, for being completely honest. Let's honestly give her the country caretaker. She can be proper, but she can also be country in my opinion. Oh boy, this is what she looks like without having a makeover done. Let's give her a makeover and I will be back in just a moment. And here we have Jancis Chopra after her makeover. I did give her a slightly nicer dress just because I felt like the family might like kind of band together to get her something a little bit nicer than what they all have, or something more towards like what Tina has. But yeah, so this is what Jancis ends up looking like as a teenager. I think it's pretty great, personally. Jancis indeed likes cooking. We're gonna go ahead and say yes. Something that I did forget to do, and we'll go ahead and do it for Jancis right now, is she has to roll to see if she even gets married. So if she rolls a 1 to a 3, she will never marry. If she rolls a 4 to a 20, she will end up getting married. She's not gonna get married until she's 16 anyways, so let's go ahead and roll and see if she ends up getting married. She does. So she rolled a 6. She will get married. And then whenever she actually gets married, we'll actually roll for number of tries for babies. So another family that we are now going to be messing with is the Watson family, who are our royal family over here. Technically we're supposed to roll to see if little Mr. Vassal aged up to be a child, which he apparently just automatically aged up to be a child, so there's not much else I can say about that. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a makeover really quick. We're just gonna say that he survived, he rolled correctly. They are royals. I'm trying to get this royal family stuff started, and we're gonna go and edit his household really quick. So now he basically just has the same exact outfit as his older brother. I just realized, look, their plum bobs actually have the crowns and stuff on them. That's interesting. Okay, that's really cool, actually. Literally so much chaos just took place. There was a monster under the bed, then the bathtub broke, and then Noodle came and woke up everyone else. Oh my goodness. Oh, and of course she's waking up Tina as well, because waking up both of them wasn't enough, you know? Casual. So today is Brinley's birthday. He cannot roll a 4 or a 9 or a 19. I was about to say 4, 8, or 12. That's for toddlers. He cannot roll a 9 or a 19. I think we're gonna survive. I think he's gonna be fine. So let's see. No 9s, no 19s. He got a 7. Brinley ages up into a child. I'll go ahead and show you guys him after we give him a makeover and everything. Okay, randomizing his trait. We're not doing lactose intolerant. He can be a genius, sure, why not? I don't know how that's gonna help him a ton, but let's go ahead and give him the mental skill. That might be really bad if he wants to be the smartest kid in school though. And here's what he looks like so far. We're gonna go ahead and give him a makeover and we'll see what he looks like afterwards. And over here we have little Mr. Brinley as a child. I honestly can't believe that he's already a child. It's insane. It's crazy, y'all. Crazy. Gotta love when I forget to hit the record button. Yes, this video is being recorded in 3 different parts. I realized I accidentally aged up Brinley a little bit early by like 1 day. That's fine. That's fine. Apparently Mabel's being neglected. What? How? How is Mabel being neglected? Please explain. Look at how good everything is for her. She's just a little bit hungry, game. Calling neglect, and they're literally just a little bit hungry. Let's go and grab a mushroom. I know it's very dark, but we also made Petra kind of like a more secretive little cauldron area, kind of hidden from sight in a way underneath a willow tree. I threw down this flowering tree that's apparently from Hemford on Bagley because it's pretty. And everything else is pretty much the same so far. He literally disappears when... I've never noticed that before. When a ghost goes under the water, they completely disappear. That's so interesting. What? Let's see if Petra has time to take a bath because she has to go into work now very soon. She's the only sim that we have currently that actually like works, so yeah. Luckily these baths actually go pretty quickly, which is very nice and I appreciate that. Oh nice, we collected 2 hatchable eggs. Dang, don't mind if I do put those in there. I don't mind getting more chickens and hens because we hatched them. That'd be great, honestly. So we have to start having Jancis do her like morning daily facial cleanse, because if we don't, then she starts getting acne really bad. I do like that the facial cleanser almost just looks like she's powdering her face, which is something that I could imagine they would actually do during this era. Did she just die? Keep looking for it. Okay, no, she's just so mortified. Okay, God, I was like, did she just die? I swear, if she just died. I guess to get him inspired, we just have to have him mold the clay, and then it makes him inspired, and then we can do the drawings. So that's good to know. I feel like Petra would be telling Jancis to learn things like music to try to make it easier for her to get a husband, and she's just like, are you sure? Are you sure, Mom? Should I really be doing this? Yeah, maybe Jancis isn't as musically talented as her mom was hoping, because, you know, for her to get married off to a good marriage, every woman has to have something in the medieval ages that they're good at, especially if they're gentry. Because honestly, we are almost probably at a point where we could have servants. We don't quite have enough money yet, but there are servants with the royalty mod. So I don't know how those work though. I'm gonna have to like do some more research on that mod, honestly. Petra, why are you she looks so sad watching her daughter like, oh God, she's never getting married. Okay, y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this episode here. 1318 wasn't too crazy. It took me a long time to record. I recorded this over the course of 2 days again. I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode. If you guys did, don't forget to go ahead and check out the next episode right over here and the playlist right down below it. He's driving me insane. You're driving me insane, buds. You're driving me insane. Okay? Okay.